Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 6, Sankhya Yoga, text number 36. Samyatatmana yogo dushprapa iti me matihi vashyatmana tu yatata shakyo vaptum upayataha. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. For one whose mind is unbridled, self-realization is difficult work. But he whose mind is controlled and who strives by right means, he is assured of success. That is my opinion. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The Supreme Personality of Godhead declares that one who does not accept the proper treatment to detach the mind from material engagement can hardly achieve success in self-realization. Trying to practice yoga while engaging the mind in material enjoyment is like trying to ignite a fire while pouring water on it. Similarly, yoga practice without mental control is a waste of time. Such a show of yoga practice may be materially lucrative, but it is useless as far as spiritual realization is concerned. Therefore, the mind must be controlled by engaging it constantly in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. Unless one is engaged in Krishna consciousness, he cannot steadily control the mind. A Krishna conscious person easily achieves the result of yoga practice without separate endeavor, but a yoga practitioner cannot achieve success without becoming Krishna conscious. That's the Bhaktivedanta.
You're right. Vashyatmanatu jatata sakko avaptum upayata. But one who is determined, he can find out the ways and means how he can control the mind. It is serious. So, this is the way. If you become Krishna conscious and try to follow the principle, then this is the nicest possible way of controlling the mind. Vashyatmana tu jatata sakko avaptum upayata. Upayata means you can find out means, ways and means you can control. Arjuna Bhat. Now, so far the description. Now Arjuna did not further say. Arjuna said that it is impossible for me. And Krishna also said, yes, it is a difficult process. But if you try, you can do it. No further. Because both of them were not very serious about it. It is a process, recognized process, but it is very difficult for the human being at the present moment. The process is not rejected. Bhagavad Gita accepts the yoga process. That means the process is recognized. It is a science. But at the present moment, even 5,000 years before, it was impossible to be practiced. Now, how we can imagine that 5,000 years after it has improved the condition so that you can practice this system? No. Therefore, they did not. Either Arjuna or Krishna, both of them indulged in discussing further on this point. The next point, Arjuna is discussing, Ajati sadhyapeta yoga chalita manasa aprapa yoga sansiddhim kangotim Krishna gacchati. Now, he is asking, my dear Krishna, these things are being discussed. The yoga system is not only that yoga system, the bhakti yoga system, the Krishna consciousness, this is also yoga system. Now, many students come to practice this yoga or that yoga. Now, somehow or other, they may not be successful. They may not be successful, or half finished, or 1/4 finished. Everything has got a course. So, just like if you want to be a medical student, there are 5 years, 6 years course. If you study for 2 years and give it up, then you cannot have that status. Or you cannot be recognized as a medical practitioner. But if you complete the course, you get the university degree, MD, Doctor of Medicine or something like that, and you are recognized, you can practice. Now here it is said that ajati sadhyapi, somebody is attracted that I shall make my life successful by the spiritual process, the yoga system or jnana system or bhakti system, without inclination, because this inclination also does not come ordinarily. That also requires good asset in the past life. This inclination for spiritual advancement. Manushanam sahasre, out of millions of men, few only try for making perfection of the human life. And jatatamapi siddhana, and those who are trying for perfection, out of them a few only can understand what is God. The God understanding is not so easy. Now therefore, he says, Arjuna says, that ajati sadhyapeta, one has got some faith for spiritual advancement of life. Yoga charita manasa. But somehow or other, he finishes halfway and then falls down from the process. Aprapta yoga samsiddhim, he could not achieve the perfection. Kagoting Krishnam Gacchati, then what happens to him? Because happening, just like a person was studying for medical certificate and medical qualification, and out of 6 years, he simply performed 2 years. Oh, neither he is a doctor, neither he is a clerk. He is useless, he becomes useless. So, Krishna is being asked by Arjuna whether a person who is trying for perfection of life in spiritual advancement, if he finishes only a portion or half, so what happens to him? Does he become useless or worthless, simply wasted time? Kachinna ubhaya vibhrashta chinnabhra mivanasati. Is it not like that a cloud assembles, when the clouds are compact together, then there is possibility of raining. But if by wind it is broken, now there is no possibility. The example is very nice. Kachit na ubhaya vibhrashta. There was cloud, there was thundering, but there was no rain. There was no rain. It is especially in the morning. These are some of the rules one may know. That in the morning, if there is assembly of cloud and there is thundering, you must surely know that there will be no rain. If there is rain, it will be a drop only. There will be no much rain. Babharambe lohukya. Prabhate, these are very interesting, one should know. Ajajudhe, munisradhe, prabhate meghadumbare, dampate kalhe chaiva, babharambe lohukriya. Babharambe lohukriya. Ajajudhe, fighting between two goats. Now they are very serious about fighting, and somebody comes, does like this, they go out. The fighting stops. You see? So, Babharam, the attempt is very great, but the effect is little. Ajaduthe Muni Sradhe, and the ceremony observed by some sages in the jungle. What they have got some leaves and flowers, that's all. What arrangement they will make. So, and the Prabhate Meghadumbari, and in the morning, a thundering sound of the cloud. And similarly, Dampate Kalaja, I mean the war between husband and wife. So these things are to be taken as insignificant. So of course, in India, the quarrel between husband and wife, nobody cares. Nobody takes very serious. The husband may complain, the wife may complain, everyone says, hey, yeah, that's all right, it will all right. They never go to court for divorce. You see? You see, there is no seriousness. And actually it is fact. I have seen, I have experienced that they are divorced, but still the husband is anxious for the wife and the wife is anxious for the husband. The divorce is artificial. The husband and wife combination, that cannot be cut off. So one should tolerate this. If there is some misunderstanding, they should not go to the court for divorce. They should tolerate. These are some of the rules for spiritual advancement. So here it is said that whether this attempt, just like serious attempt, but at the same time it is broken, whether it is like a broken cloud which has no meaning, no rain, that's all. Is it like that? Apratishta mahavaha vimura brahmanopathy. Brahmanopathy means advancement on spiritual success. So if he is haphazardly, halfway he finishes, then what is the result? Etan me samsayam Krishna. I am doubtful about this thing. Why? Now because if this yoga system, now step for this yoga system which is prescribed. Now if somebody thinks, oh, it was attempted, it was prescribed to Arjuna, and he rejected it because it is very difficult, oh, never try for any spiritual. Let us see. No. Arjuna is putting therefore this question so that in future people may not be discouraged. Therefore he is asking, what is that? Etan me samsayam Krishna. It is some of the doubts in my mind. Krishna, chetum arhasi asisata, you will kindly clear my doubts. What happens to this one who does not achieve the pure, the highest perfection and success, but half finished or 1/4 finished, then what happens to them? To tadanna samsaya shastra chitta na dhupapaddati. I don't think that anyone can eradicate my doubts except you. Now Bhagavan was. Now Krishna is replying, Arjuna. What happens to this half-finished yogi? Yogi, always remember, yogi means either this dhyana yogi or jnana yogi or bhakti yogi. Yogi does not mean simply those who are meditators. Yogi means the meditators, they are also yogi, and those who are trying to understand the absolute truth by philosophical way, they are also yogi, and those who are actually yogi, they are in Krishna consciousness, is yogi. So, say Bhagavan Vacha. Now Bhagavan, the personality of Godhead, we have several times described the definition of Bhagavan. Bhagavan means one who has got complete control over 6 things. He is Bhagavan, he is God. What are those 6 things? The Aisajjasa Samagrasa, complete riches. Bijjasa Samagrasa, Bijja means strength, complete riches, complete strength, complete knowledge, complete beauty, complete renunciation, and complete fame. We are after some fame. I want to be famous. You want to be famous. But we are famous in a circle, in a country, in a society. But nobody is famous like Krishna. You see, nobody is famous like Krishna. Krishna approached and advented himself on this earth 5,000 years before, but Just see how much famous he is still. Can you give any example in the history? So many Hitlers, so many Mussolini, so many Gandhis born and went away. They are famous for several years only. That's all. Nobody can be famous like Krishna. All over the world is famous. And what to speak of India? So it's complete fame, simply complete strength, complete riches, complete beauty, complete knowledge. Just see Bhagavad Gita. It was spoken by Krishna. There is no parallel and there is no competition of Bhagavad Gita. It is such a knowledge. It is complete knowledge. So one who possesses all these 6 things in complete, he is God. This is the definition of God. Complete strength, complete beauty, complete knowledge, complete riches, and complete renunciation. At the moment, renounce everything. Suppose I have got $10, and if you ask, oh, give me all these $10, so I shall 10 times think before renouncing these $10. But Krishna, he is the proprietor of all riches, but he can renounce anything. So these are the definition of Bhagavan. Here it is, the Bhagavan word is used, therefore I give you a little definition of Bhagavan. The Bhagavan Uvacha, now because he is complete in knowledge, therefore his instruction is valid. Our knowledge is not complete. Now we are taking knowledge from Bhagavad Gita, from Bhagavan. But there is no history that Krishna had this knowledge from any spiritual master. No. He had not to go because he is complete. There was no need of Krishna for going to any spiritual. Arjuna has come to Krishna for knowledge because he is complete always. So the complete knowledge, the person who is in complete knowledge, we have to believe it. That's all. That is the system. Evam parampara pratam imam rajasaya vidu. The system of Vedic knowledge is to receive incomplete. How it is received incomplete? Just like Krishna is complete, and the knowledge received from Krishna, that is complete. I may not be experienced. That's Arjuna. He is receiving the knowledge from the complete. So if we receive knowledge from Arjuna, then my knowledge is also complete. There is no question of research. I cannot research. I have to receive. That's all. So many things spoken in the Bhagavad Gita, and we are receiving in that way. Suppose a Sputnik is flying on the outer space, and you are getting knowledge of the Sputnik flying from the newspaper. You are not going there, but you are receiving the knowledge from some authorities whom you believe. So don't you think Krishna is the highest authority? So whatever knowledge you receive from Krishna is far better than the newspaper knowledge. We are always in the lowest state. Either I read Bhagavad Gita or newspaper. I am not with this Sputnik. But newspaper says that Sputnik has gone 25,000 up. So I believe. So I believe the newspaper. Not that, oh, I want to see. Now can you see how Sputnik is flying? And why do you say when Bhagavad Gita is spoken, oh, I want to see? You just take complete knowledge from Krishna, the complete person, that's all. That will make you perfect. Yes? The Bhagavan Uvacha. Bhagavan Uvacha, what does he say? Partha, na eva hya, na mutra, vinasastasya vidyati. You mind that. One who is making attentive for spiritual advancement, oh, either in this life or in the next life, will never be vanished will never be vanished. Nahi kalyanakrit. Kaschit durgatim tatadasya gacchati. Oh, this is the highest auspicious attain. After attempting, nobody degrades. Nobody degrades. Even the attempt is not fully successful. Nobody degrades. It is so nice. So anyone who is attempting for spiritual advancement of life, even he is not successful, still it is not discredit for him. We can discuss further in the next meeting how it is not degradation for him. Any person, any percentage performs. Salvam vyasya dharmasya prayati motu. So we shall discuss next time. Thank you very much. Any question?